So my mother-in-law literally destroyed my wedding dress 3 days before my wedding. But what she didn't know, my best friend had installed security cameras in my apartment the week before. What happened next was the most satisfying revenge I've ever witnessed. This is absolutely insane. So let me start from the beginning. Okay, so for context, I'm a 28-year-old woman, and I was getting married to my fiance, Mark, who's 30. Now, Mark's mom, we'll call her Susan, has never liked me. From day one, she made it clear that no woman would ever be good enough for her precious son. When we got engaged, Susan cried, but not happy tears. She literally told Mark, quote, "You're making the biggest mistake of your life." At Thanksgiving, she accidentally spilled red wine all over my white dress. At Christmas, she gave everyone thoughtful gifts, except me. I got a gift card to Weight Watchers. I'm a size 6. But Mark always defended me. He told his mom that if she couldn't be respectful, she wouldn't be invited to the wedding. And guys, she did not take that well. She started love bombing him with texts, fake apologies, the whole manipulation playbook. Eventually, Mark caved and said she could come to the wedding, but she was on thin ice. Big mistake. So, 3 days before the wedding, I'm at work. I'm a nurse, so I do 12-hour shifts. And Mark texts me saying his mom asked if she could stop by our apartment to drop off a wedding gift. I was hesitant, but Mark said he'd be there too, so I figured, okay, fine. But here's where it gets important. 2 weeks earlier, my best friend Jess, who's basically my sister, convinced me to install security cameras in our apartment. Not because of Susan specifically, but because our neighborhood had some break-ins. We got those Ring cameras that connect to your phone. I honestly forgot they were even there. So I'm at work, right? And I get a notification on my phone at 2:47 p.m. Motion detected in the bedroom. I'm thinking maybe Mark came home early. I almost don't check it, but something told me to open the app. And guys, what I saw made my blood run cold. There's Susan in my bedroom, alone. Mark isn't even there. Turns out he got called into an emergency meeting at work and told her to just drop the gift and leave. But Susan didn't leave. She went straight to my closet where my custom wedding dress was hanging. This dress cost $3,200. My mom helped me pay for it. It was my dream dress. I watch in real time as this woman takes my wedding dress off the hanger, lays it on the bed, and pulls out a pair of scissors from her purse. Not little scissors, like fabric shears. She came prepared. I'm literally watching this happen on my phone, at work, unable to do anything. I'm shaking, trying not to scream in the middle of the hospital. And then she starts cutting. Long, deliberate cuts down the bodice. Through the lace sleeves, she shreds the train. This woman is destroying my dress with this psychotic smile on her face. She's not even trying to hide it. She knows the cameras are there at this point. She just doesn't care. It takes her maybe 90 seconds to completely ruin a dress that took 6 months to make. When she's done, she balls it up, throws it on the floor, and takes a picture of it with her phone. Then she pulls out her phone and I can't even make this up. She calls Mark. I immediately call Mark too, but he doesn't answer. He's still in his meeting. So I'm stuck watching the Ring footage as she tells Mark on speakerphone, "Hi, honey, I'm at your apartment. I brought the gift. But I have to tell you something. I went to use the bathroom and I noticed the bedroom door was open and your future wife's dress was on the floor, completely torn up. It looks like maybe your cat got to it. I'm so sorry. I know how expensive these things are." HISCAT. We don't even have a cat. We have a GOLDFISH. Then she hangs up, puts the scissors back in her purse, places a wrapped gift on the kitchen counter, and leaves. Just walks out like she didn't just commit a felony. Now, I've already sent the video to my phone, downloaded it, sent it to my email, sent it to Jess. I'm taking no chances this footage disappears. I leave work early, telling my supervisor it's a family emergency, which it is. I get home and there's Mark standing in our bedroom, staring at my shredded dress on the floor, looking absolutely devastated. He's on the phone with his mom, and she's giving an Oscar-worthy performance. I'm so sorry this happened. Maybe you can get it repaired. I feel terrible. I walk in and Mark sees my face. I'm crying. I'm furious. And he just looks confused because his mom already told him what happened. I don't say anything. I just pull out my phone, open the Ring app, and hand it to him. You guys, the look on his face as he watches that video. He goes pale, then red, then pale again. His hands are literally shaking. He watches the whole thing in silence. When it's over, he looks at me and says, "I'm calling the police." And I say, "Already done. They're on their way." Because yes, while I was driving home, I called the non-emergency line and filed a report. The operator said this was destruction of property and possibly trespassing, since she was asked to drop off the gift and leave, but instead went through our bedroom. Mark calls his mom back, puts her on speaker, and says, "Mom, I need you to tell me the truth. What really happened to the dress?" And she doubles down. "Mark, I told you. It was on the floor when I got there." And he cuts her off. I'm looking at security footage right now of you cutting up her dress with scissors. Want to try again? Dead silence. Like, I'm talking 15 seconds of pure silence. Then she starts sobbing, fake crying, saying, "I don't know what came over me. I was just so emotional about losing my baby boy. She's taking you away from me. I wasn't thinking clearly." Mark says, "You brought scissors, Mom. You planned this." More crying. Then she switches tactics. "If you call the police on your own mother, I will never forgive you. The family will disown you. Your father will be devastated." And Mark, bless this man, says, "Then I guess I'm disowned. The police are already on their way. Do not contact us again," and hangs up. So the police show up about 30 minutes later. We show them the footage. They take our statements. The officer explains that this is criminal mischief and destruction of property, both misdemeanors, and we can press charges if we want. We press charges. They go to Susan's house that evening. Mark's dad answers the door. Apparently, Susan told him we were being dramatic and that it was all a misunderstanding. The officers explain why they're there. Mark's dad is furious. Not at us, at Susan. Turns out, this isn't the first time she's done something insane. She once slashed her ex-best friend's tires because the friend got engaged before Susan's daughter did. Susan gets arrested. She has to be bailed out by Mark's dad, who makes her sleep in the guest room that night. The whole family finds out what she did because Mark's sister sees the mugshot online and posts about it on Facebook. Susan's friends from church find out. Her book club finds out. Everyone finds out. But wait, it gets better. Susan's charged with criminal mischief and has to go to court. Her lawyer tries to get the charges dropped, saying it was a moment of emotional distress. But the prosecutor has the video, which shows clear premeditation. She brought scissors. She ends up taking a plea deal, 100 hours of community service, a $2,500 fine to cover my dress, and a restraining order that she has to stay at least 500 feet away from me and Mark for 2 years. She also has to attend court-ordered therapy for her boundary issues. Oh, and the judge? A woman who'd recently dealt with her own nightmare mother-in-law. She did not go easy on Susan. Now, about the wedding. Obviously, my dress was destroyed 3 days before, and there was no time to get a custom dress. I was devastated. I thought I'd have to get married in something off the rack that I hated. But you guys, my best friend Jess, she started a GoFundMe, just among our close friends and family. The goal was $3,000 to replace the dress. Within 24 hours, we'd raised $8,500. People were so angry about what Susan did that they just kept donating. With the extra money, I was able to rush order a designer dress from a boutique in the city. It was even more beautiful than my original dress. Like, I'm talking cathedral train, hand-beaded bodice, the works. I picked it up the day before the wedding. We got married on schedule. It was perfect. Susan obviously was not invited. She legally couldn't come within 500 feet anyway. Mark's dad came and he walked me down the aisle alongside my own dad, which was really sweet. He apologized like 50 times for his wife's behavior. The wedding was beautiful, no drama, just love and happiness and really good cake. And the best part? My photographer took a picture of me in my dress, standing in front of our venue, holding a sign that said, "To my ex-future Mill, thanks for the upgrade." We didn't post it publicly out of respect for Mark's dad, but we printed it and framed it in our house. So, where are we now? It's been about 8 months since the wedding. Susan completed her community service. She had to pick up trash on the highway in a bright orange vest, which I'm told she was mortified about. She paid the $2,500 restitution. The restraining order is still in effect for another 16 months. Mark's dad divorced her 4 months ago. Turns out the dress incident was the final straw in 30 years of manipulation and control. He's dating someone new now, and she's lovely. We actually have Sunday dinners with him regularly. Susan tried to send Mark a letter a few months ago. She mailed it to his dad's house, apologizing and asking if we could move past this. Mark sent it back unopened with a note that said, "The restraining order is still active. Do not contact us." His sister and brother are both still in contact with us and have actually thanked us for standing up to her, because they never could. Apparently, she'd been terrorizing their partners for years, too. As for me and Mark, we're happier than ever. We just bought a house, and yes, it has security cameras in every room. We learned our lesson. And honestly, I don't regret pressing charges for a second. Some people say I should have just let it go, that she's family. But you know what? Family doesn't destroy your wedding dress out of spite. Family doesn't lie and manipulate, and family doesn't get to treat you like garbage without consequences. So yeah, that's my story. My mother-in-law destroyed my wedding dress, got arrested, and now we have a restraining order. Best decision we ever made. So what do you think? Did I overreact by pressing charges? Or did Susan get exactly what she deserved? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And if you enjoyed this absolutely insane story, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because I post new Reddit drama stories every single day. Trust me, the internet is full of crazy people, and I'm here to share their stories with you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.